Welcome back to the program on this Monday evening, January 26th. Speaking with my guest, Lauren Benvenga. She's a digital creator, former server, bartender, Cheesecake Factory, now employed with the City of White Plains. Coming to you live from her she shed. As you can see, the L behind her right there. You know, got to have the she shed, Lauren, right? Tell us all about the she shed.
I love my she shed. It's my third bedroom in my house, and since I'm not having kids, I just made it my own room. I come in here to get away from my husband and my dog sometimes. It's my own place to get away. I come in here
Yeah,
after work. I come in here after a long shift, and I'm like, okay,
yeah,
this is where I
yeah.
relax.
That's where it is.
Yes.
So let's talk about your dad. I mean, 11 years without your dad. The older you get, the more I realize 48 years on this earth was way too long. Short for someone like him. I see so much of him in myself, in both the good and the bad, and I hope I'm making you proud. I know he's watching me in my good moments and probably laughing or shaking his head in my bad. I feel him all the time through little signs, unexpected blessings, but I still wish he was here today to see so many things. Love you forever, Daddy. I love you, Dad. I mean, I saw that. I'm like, I gotta get you on the show. Like,
Yeah, no, my
how?
dad was awesome. He
Yeah,
was a really good guy. He did have his struggles with addiction and everything like that. He was young. I mean, now that I'm 36, I'm like, wow, 48 is so young to
yeah,
go.
yeah,
He was just he reminds me of myself. Like, as I grow up, he reminds me of myself because just different things, having, when I used to drink a lot and stuff like that, different addictions and stuff like that, addictive personality, hard worker, good looking. It's just, different things about him, passion that he had, even his
yeah.
temper and stuff like that. It's all in me.
Right.
I really see myself a lot. I wish I had more time with him to show him, my
Yeah,
husband and my life, and that I turned out
yeah,
okay. And
yeah.
I know he'd probably be living here with me, honestly, if he was still alive. So
How often do you
he was awesome.
how often you think about him? Is it every day he's always in your thoughts?
Every day. Yeah, actually, God, this is so dark, but I do have, like, his urn, like, right there in my she shed. I
Wow.
keep it. I do. I keep him next to me. I think he's with me all the time. Like, I see little things, I get little signs, and I know my life is so blessed because he is looking over me. I know that for a fact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would he think about the world we live in now to this day? What would he think about
Oh
it?
my God. He would be I don't know. He
Would he
definitely have a
embrace
strong opinion
technology,
on it.
AI? Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah. Oh, he wouldn't like AI, and he would not like how soft everybody's been. Oh, he came from a really hard upbringing. He was adopted. He didn't know his parents and everything like that. He just he had a hard life. He didn't have it easy. So I don't think he'd like everybody being so soft, honestly. It's
Yeah.
just how he was.
So now you're Italian, right? And was he Cuban as well? He was Cuban, right?
He was Puerto
50-50?
Rican.
Puerto Rican. Okay,
Puerto
you're
Rican. Yeah.
Puerto Rican and Italian. Gotcha,
Yeah.
gotcha. I mean, how proud would he have been to see you to this day, right? You married Richie, like you said, like super proud, right?
I think about him meeting Richie often. I think that at first he'd be like, "What the hell are you doing with somebody 25 years older than you?" And then the dust would settle, and they were in the same union. They were in the Carpenters
Okay.
Union of New York City. They worked in the same union, so I think they would really hit it off. They did like each other. I think he'd be working on my house. I think he'd do a lot around here, and I just wish I got to see what he would be like, and I wish he got to see what I would be like. I think that he'd be very proud of me. I think he'd be asking me to take care of his parking tickets a lot. That's what I think he'd do.
There you go.
Yeah.
What would you tell him today if he was alive? What would you tell him? What kind of conversations would you guys have today?
I would tell him that I think he did a lot more that I didn't give him credit for. And I understand where he came from. And I understand why he made some of the choices that he made. That's what I would tell him. Yeah.
He had tattoos, right? His left arm, right arm. I mean, what did they mean to him? What did they say?
One said Lauren, my name, and then the other one said Outlaw, which, he always thought he was like the baddest bad boy.
Yeah, there
He
you
he
go.
did do some shady stuff, which I can't say on camera, but he's pretty bad. But he was just, but he was the type of person that would give you the shirt off his back. He wanted to help everybody. He reminds me a lot. This is gonna be weird too, but he reminds me a lot of my husband. He does. Just a good, genuine guy and a regular Joe, and just somebody that had a good heart and really cared about a lot of people, other people around him. Yeah,
Yeah. He had tattoos. You have tattoos. How many tattoos do you have?
I have like 15 tattoos.
Jeez, did you
Yeah.
really?
Yeah,
Are you
but,
gonna
like, you
get any
can't really
more?
see all of them. No. Oh, yeah, I did, yeah. I got one with my friend Jeva for being a bartender. I got a little martini glass. I love that tattoo,
Oh,
it's so
that's
cute.
nice. I like that.
Then I
That's
got one
cool.
with my friend Alicia for going to Ireland. Now I'm
Okay.
into the little tattoos, but I do
Yeah.
have, like, a Mayan biker tattoo on my back that I just don't show
Okay.
anybody, and I always wear shirts that cover my back because I don't know what I was thinking when I got that tattoo.
I love the show Sons of Anarchy. Jax is my favorite guy, right?
Yeah.
Jax, and it was who
That's
was
what
your
I was
character back
channeling.
then?
Oh,
Jax.
Jax.
Okay.
Are
Yeah.
you kidding me? What? Those scenes where he used to show his little butt, I was like, "Yeah, I used to love those." Oh my god, and Gemma. Gemma was one of my favorites because
Gemma's fantastic.
she
She was
just
great in
every show.
Billions. If you saw Billions, fantastic.
Of course,
Love her in
Billions, of
Billions.
course. Well, that was Tara.
Man,
That was in
that
Billions.
was Tara. Yes,
Gemma
that was Tara.
Gemma's
Yes,
the
yes.
mother. What's her name in real life?
She
Katie
was,
Sagal.
Katie Sagal. Yeah, Married with
Katie
Children, Al Bundy. She's fantastic. Yes,
Well,
fantastic.
her husband wrote Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fantastic show. Did you watch Mayans as well? The spinoff from Sons of Anarchy, Mayans. You
No,
didn't
I
watch it
actually
again?
I tried to watch it, but
Wasn't the
as
same?
I got older, I didn't have time to really get into shows. I watched a lot during COVID. I binged a lot, like Breaking Bad is one of my favorites. I
Okay.
watched that about 3 times.
Right.
Billions was great. Sons
Yeah.
of Anarchy, Nurse Jackie, great show.
Yeah.
You ever watch that
Yeah.
show, Kenford?
Never watched Nurse Jackie. Never watched Nurse Jackie.
Nurse Jackie's
Fantastic.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Edie Falco. Yeah.
Edie
And
Falco.
The
She's
Sopranos.
from Sopranos. Yeah, she's fantastic. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
she's
The
great.
Sopranos was great. Obviously, I watched that a million times. But Edie Falco is a Nurse Jackie. It's about a nurse that has an addiction problem, and it's a really good show. Yeah.
Where can I view that at? What channel? What is that on?
I think it should be on Hulu or Amazon Prime. Yeah.
Okay,
You
I'll
might have
follow
to
you up
buy
on
it,
that.
Kenford. You might have to pay the $4.99. We all know you got it, though. We all know you got it, Kenford. We're not worried
I'll
about
follow
it.
you. Your mom, a lot of ups and downs. How are you guys today? I remember those screaming matches you had on the phone with your mom at CCF. I got it, mom. I got it. I'm like, hold on, who's that? My mom. Okay. How are you guys today? How are you guys doing?
Those screaming matches still happen,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
we did a lot of therapy, and we are very close now. Almost too
Okay.
close, where she calls me too much, and then I have
Okay.
to like cut it off a little bit. But
Yeah. Yeah.
we're really good. We're on it for us as good as it's gonna get, Kenford. Okay, we're not gonna
I'll
be
take that.
uh we're not gonna be skipping down the street together, but we are, we're close. We love each other, and we have each other's backs. And I know that.
Last time you guys had an argument, like a dumb argument, you look back now, you're like, really? Did I really argue with you over that? When was the last time you guys
No,
had an argument?
I don't look at it like that, Kenford. I probably had an argument with her today, probably, or yesterday, and it is no, I don't regret it. Yeah, she's out of her bird, Kenford, but I love her for it. Oh, and they all know Gina is she's we call her the woman in black. She just
Yeah.
I can't even touch that subject.
Who do you take after? Who do you mostly take after though? Your mom or your
My
dad? Is it
dad. No,
50-50?
my dad. My dad loved
Okay.
life. He was funny. He was outgoing. My mom, she's like we call her Debbie Downer. Mwah, mwah. She just everything. Everything she touches. You could be like, "Oh, I had a great time at Disney World." She'd be like, "Did you know somebody died on that ride?"
Gotcha.
She can't. She's just not. God bless her heart. She's just not a happy person. She's a hard worker, and she's a good woman, and she's good at what she does, and she's a good mom. So
That's good.
shout
That's all
out
that
to
matters.
Gina.
I saw this post. Always the people with no magic telling you what to do with yours. Where did that come from? I thought it was pretty cool. Very
You
deep,
know
very
what?
thoughtful. I like that.
I heard that on I heard that on Hot 97 driving home from work, and I thought it was, like, so true because
Yeah.
I have trouble finding myself, even though I feel like people think I'm very confident, I'm not. And I find like people try to dull your sparkle when you are sparkling, when you're being loud and you're being obnoxious and you're being a little louder than the rest of the people and standing out. People like to say, "Oh my God, tone it
Right.
down, leave it alone, stop
Right.
acting like that." And I
Right.
feel like people do try to dull you when you are shining. So when I heard that, then I'm crying on the way home, one of those days.
Yeah.
It resonated with me, so that's when I put it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a pretty cool thing. I like that. Really, really thoughtful and thorough. Happy 8th birthday, right? To your love of your life, the closest thing you ever being a mom, your little boy. Christmas Eve miracle, 75 pounds. Emission Ashley Benvenga. How cool is your dog? A rescue dog. I just saw him off camera. He's fantastic. How cool is he?
I gotta bring him in. Richie, bring him in. He's the best. He is so lovable. He is so smart. Anytime the Ring camera goes off, he's, like, right there. He's just
Yeah.
he's I can't even start getting like, he's the best thing that ever happened to me. I love him so much. I would do anything for him, and he's emotional like his mother and his father. He just has his own days. He does what he wants to do. He should be on the mortgage. I told you that earlier. He owns this
Yes, you did.
house. He runs this house. You can't do anything. You can't go cross him. I think he's coming in.
Who walks him? You or Richie?
I'm sorry? Oh,
You guys
Richie,
take
I can't
turns? Who
walk him.
walks him?
No, he pulls me down the block. I can't walk him anymore. Jameson, come on,
I mean,
baby.
he's 75
Jeez.
pounds. He's a big boy.
He's a big boy. He pulls me down the way. down the
Yeah,
block. He did once. I fell and I like scratched my face. So that was the last time I walked.
man.
But
What
mommy
kind
was
of breed
drinking.
with your what kind of breed is he? What kind of mix is he? What kind of breed is
He's
he?
a black lab in a pit. Close the
Black
door.
lab in a pit.
Super
Oh,
soft.
wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
black lab in a
Okay.
pit. They're like, oh, he's a black lab all the way. I'm like, no, that's like telling me I'm a full Italian. I'm not. You know, you can't.
Yeah.
I'm a
Yeah.
mix.
That's funny. But they
He's the
feed off
best.
your energy, right? You and Richie's energy, they feed off you guys, right? They know when you're happy, you're sad, and
Yes,
vice
which is
versa.
why he's a nervous wreck, Kenford. That's why he is a nervous wreck. He's like, if me and Richie talk loudly at each other, he's like,
Yeah.
you got
What's
you,
going on? Yeah, yeah.
and he'll
He
pull at you.
knows.
Stop fighting. I'm not having this. I don't
Yeah,
want this.
yeah,
He tells you everything. He runs
yeah,
everybody. You can't. You could be like, no, I'm not taking you out right now, and he'll stare at you until you do. He makes us
yeah.
do stuff
That's
we don't want to do.
that's hilarious. She's Lauren
He's the
Benvenga,
best.
digital creator, former server at Cheesecake Factory, now working with the city of Yonkers. Biggest fear in life is
Biggest fear in life. That's a good one. Biggest fear in life. It's gonna sound so. I feel like it's gonna sound dumb, but honestly, it'd be losing Richie. That would be my biggest fear. That's my best friend. I would definitely, like I said before, I'd become a hoarder. I get
yeah,
13
yeah,
cats. I'd
yeah, yeah.
pack my
I
refrigerator with food I'm not gonna use. That's
I
exactly
w
what
I was dying because I thought you would have say spiders because I was dying at your IG story, you going
oh, the
downstairs,
laundry room.
wherever you were, I was dying hysterically. People are like, "What are you laughing at?" I'm like, "You have no idea."
No,
I watched it
my
like 4
laundry.
times.
That's my laundry room.
Yeah, I
I
was
can't.
that was
Kenford, this house is almost 100 years old. In 2028, it'll be 100 years old.
yeah.
And I
Wow.
there's rooms I haven't been in yet, and I'm like, what's in
Yeah,
there? You know what I mean? And my laundry room looks like a saw, like where Saw, where he cuts his own like that room. It looks exactly like it. So anytime I'm down there, I'm just like, I feel like the spirits or the
yeah,
spiders. Somebody's gonna get me down there. That room scares the absolute shit out of me. I avoid it at all costs. I can't stand it.
at all costs.
I want to
That's
make it cute,
hilarious.
but then I'm like, I also don't want to go down there at the same time. I could
Yeah,
paint it, but I could also avoid it,
yeah,
So
that's
I love
hilarious.
my house, but that room is a no-no.
Your Italian half, give us some favorite Italian dishes. I know you love food. Give us some Italian favorite dishes you love.
I like to make a spicy rigatoni with a burrata on top. It's one of my favorites
Okay,
with vodka sauce.
okay.
I like to make broccoli rabe and sausage with orecchiette. I like making chicken cutlets, obviously, just make them for the week. I mean, anything. Chicken marsala is my number one
Marcel.
favorite. And Cheesecake Factory used to make it. No shame on Cheesecake Factory, but
Yeah,
that wasn't,
yeah.
was
That
it
wasn't
chicken
it?
marsala or was it just chicken with mushrooms? You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. How do you say calamari?
Sorry. I'm not, that's how I say it. I lived with an off the boat Italian. One of my boyfriends was off the boat Italian, right? And
Yeah.
his father was from Calabrese and said, we don't say galamad, we say calamari. That's how they said it. And ever since then, I'm like, okay, that's how I'm going to say it. And my mom, though, if you ask her, she's like, galamad. She's
Okay,
over
yeah,
the top
yeah.
for no reason.
Who's the better cook, you or Richie?
Oh my God, me, Kenford. Are you kidding me? Richie makes
Okay.
chicken gizzards every Sunday. Chicken gizzards.
Chicken gizzards, really?
Chicken gizzards. Yes.
Wow,
Do you eat
wow,
chicken
okay.
gizzards?
No, never had it. Never had it before. I'm
Okay,
a
well,
simple guy. I think it a lot.
the smell
Yeah.
alone will take you out, Kenford. It will. It's bad.
Wow.
He eats they're
Alright.
supposed to be good for you, apparently, but I don't care if they cure everything I have wrong with me. I would never eat one.
Right.
No.
Wow. The Jersey Shore. Who was your favorite character back in the day in the Jersey Shore? Paulie D, The Situation, Ronnie, Snooki. Who was your favorite?
Everybody used to call me Snooky, and it used to bother me because I was short and fat. I was short and fat, and everybody's like, "Oh, you look like," and I had the poof, and everybody's like, "You look like
Yeah,
Snooky," and I'd be like,
yeah,
I'd cry. I thought it was cool, and then I'd cry on the inside like a moment later. But
yeah,
I heard that you saw Ronnie recently. Lucky you.
yeah. So
He's been
Ronnie.
through the
Yeah,
ringer
yeah.
though. You know,
Yeah, he's been through a lot. Yeah, he's been through a
the
lot. Yeah.
situation
But
really
Snooki,
is an inspiration. He did really well for himself. I'm very proud of him.
yeah, for sure. Mob Wives, the show. We love that show, right?
Bring it back,
I
Kenford.
mean,
Bring it back.
rest in peace, Big Ange, right? I mean,
Oh,
do you like Renee, Drita? Who was your favorite mob wife on there? Who would you be if you were a mob wife? Who would
Trita,
you be?
Trita. Trita was the best. She was Albanian, but I loved her. Big Ange. I would
Yeah,
definitely be Big Ange. I have the
Big Ange.
chops.
Yeah,
I bartend. I would be a heavy smoker. And she always said
yeah,
men should take care of their women. I honestly, I'm with Big Ange all the time.
yeah,
I'm with her. I love her.
yeah. Did you those shows back then? What a time, right? Those were pretty fun, dope hit shows. I mean, you don't see those anymore on television, right?
Well, you know what, Kenford? Samsung TV has their own channels, right? And I've been watching Love and Hip Hop for the last 2 days. And I'm thinking to myself,
Okay.
how the hell did I watch this growing up? It is
Yeah.
so bad, Kenford. It is so bad. I'm like, the things they say to each other, I closed the
Yeah.
window because I thought the neighbors were going to think me and Richie were having a fight. I thought, I
Wow.
didn't want them to think something was going on in here. So, but
Right.
those shows, they're never going to make them like that anymore. They're amazing. Everybody
No.
tries. They're not
Yeah.
going to come out like that anymore.
Not gonna come out like that.
No,
Yeah.
definitely not.
What kind of music do you listen to these days?
I listen to
What do you have?
everything. I like old music. I
Okay.
like old school music. I like pop music. The one thing I don't like, I'm sorry, country. I can't take it. No,
Okay. Fair
I don't like
enough.
country. But I listen to a little bit of country if I'm drinking because it's good drinking music. I'll give it that.
Okay. There you go. A
It's
little happy
party
music.
music. Yeah.
Rappers, top 5 rappers of all time. Top of your head. Who is in your top 5? Who's your Mountain Rushmore of all time?
I like Big Sean. I like Big
Okay.
Sean a lot. But my favorite,
Okay.
obviously, Kanye West, and I don't care
Yeah.
what he does or where he goes or what he says. I love, love, love Kanye. I was in the back of an Uber, right, during Christmas time. And this guy picked me up from one of my bars to go to another one of my bars. And he let me rap Kanye out of the window. Okay. God bless this man. Out of the window. I got the whole verse. And he's like, oh my God, you're very talented. I'm like, yeah, Kanye's not wrong about what he says. He's just a little, he's really going through it. And I went on for like a half an hour. I left this guy a $20 tip because I was like, God bless you for listening to my drunk ass about Kanye West. Kanye
Yeah.
is my number one. When I play pool on Wednesdays, Kanye, everybody knows to put it on. I love him.
I was gonna say that because my next question, I know you're a big fan of Kanye West. Can we ever get the old Kanye back?
I don't know.
Ever?
He did issue an apology today and said that it's because
I saw that.
he did have trauma. But we all know he went through a bad car accident. He does have trauma and everything. But musically, I'm not sure. I don't know if you'll ever get that Kanye back. I mean, I saw him live. My boyfriend at the time said, if you go to a Kanye West concert, I'm breaking up with you. And he said, it's me or Kanye West. And I chose Kanye West. I went to that concert and he broke up with me. And I did not care at all.
Wow. Amazing story. What's your favorite Kanye West song? I mean, do you have a couple? Do you bop to a couple? I know you didn't sing for Mary J. Blige, a couple minutes ago there, but
I can't,
you might have a Kanye
my
verse.
anxiety will go through the roof if I sing anything. My favorite Kanye song. Oh my God. Oh my God, probably Jesus Walks. Is that random?
Okay, Jesus walks with me.
That's my
Okay,
favorite Kanye song.
boom, boom, boom.
Boom, 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 boom. No, that's my favorite. I don't know why. I
Yeah,
just like what he talks about in that song. Flashing Lights is
yeah.
another one.
Flash Nice is pretty good
Flashing
too.
Lights is a good
Yeah,
one. And then I
yeah,
like his Pablo album. I like Waits and Heartbreaks. I think every album was so different and has such a different vibe and a different message. And I just think he was fantastic in his time. I don't think we'll ever get him back, but you know,
yeah.
he was
We'll
great.
see.
Yeah.
You love the Kardashians? Love, hate, meh, mid? Thoughts on the Kardashians?
I love the
Who's
Card.
your
I
favorite,
love
by the
them.
way?
Another group that I don't apologize for. I love them all the way. I think everything they do is just fine. I love that they control their men. And I worked with them I worked with them about like what, 15 years ago, Kenford, when I was at Cheesecake
Yeah,
Factory,
yeah,
and they were really
yeah.
nice to me. They were great. I think they're probably robots. They're probably drinking baby blood or something to stay young, but I think they're pretty cool. They're fun. I love them.
Who's your favorite one? You like
Chloe,
Kim? You like Chloe? You
Chloe,
like Chloe?
Chloe. Yeah,
Chloe.
she had the best glow up. I think. Yes.
Okay. Last movie you watched was what? Last movie you saw in the theaters?
Oh my God, Kenford, I haven't been to a theater in forever.
A long time.
I know. Probably the shitty Omen movie with my friend Jeva. And I was like, what the hell did we just watch? The last Omen
Yeah.
that came out. It was horrific. It's the worst movie I've
Terrible,
ever
huh?
seen. Yes. And I couldn't get that 2 hours back. But
Jesus.
last movie I watched I love, probably like Casino or something like that, or Goodfellas. I
Okay.
could watch those movies anytime
Both.
they're on, over and over again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. Favorite holiday of the year? What's your favorite holiday?
Oh my God, Easter for some reason. I don't know why. It's close to my birthday.
Really?
I like the
Okay.
food and the candy at CVS is top notch during Easter season. Okay. I like the colors. I like the eggs. I like the big Reese's eggs. They get even bigger
Okay.
sometimes. Sometimes you buy the lone box. I go by
Yeah.
candy. I like
Okay.
Halloween, but it gets very expensive because we all dress like whores. It takes $1 million to look like that. But I do love Easter. I've always loved Easter. Always. It's my favorite.
There you go.
Yes.
Nice. Daytime favorite TV show of all time. We had a couple, right? Jerry Springer, Ricky
Maury,
Lake, Montel Williams, Maury.
Maury.
Yeah,
Hands
Maury
down.
was your show, huh?
Yes, and at the bar, we used to
Wow.
gamble on if they were the baby daddy or not. So you put $1 in the pot, if you thought they were the daddy, and if they weren't the daddy, and whoever won would get the pot. But yeah, I no Maury, I love it. I love it. I love it. We bring her back for the 15th time, and she still hasn't found. I mean, really. I mean, what were you doing that weekend? That must have been a very busy
Yeah.
weekend. 15 times. What happened?
I was gonna say, what about Oprah? Not a fan of Oprah, Jerry Springer, Ricky Lake.
Ricky
Any
Lake, I
fan of
used to
those?
love. Jerry Springer, God rest his soul. He was great. I mean, he started it all. Oprah, let's not get into
Not a
Oprah
fan.
now. I think
Okay.
she was on Epstein's Island, if you know what I mean.
Did you watch the Power Rangers growing up? Who was your favorite Ranger back
Absolutely.
in the day?
Kim, the pink one.
Yeah.
Kim. But
Okay, the pink.
I
Okay.
also like Jason. He was the red one. Sometimes he was the white one, right? He
Okay.
would switch his little
Yeah.
outfit.
Yeah. Switches the
Well, let
outfits.
me
Yeah.
tell you, I
Yeah.
like to get in that outfit once or twice. I love Jason.
Favorite TV show growing up? Would you like Saved by the Bell, Fresh Prince?
Oh
Who
my
would you
God.
like back in
The Winslows, Family Matters.
Family
But I
Matters?
could do that whole song.
Really?
Okay, that whole song I could do. But I
Okay.
can't remember how
All
it
right.
starts. Oh my God, that was the best. I sang it to
Oh
somebody the other
man,
day, and they were like, "How the
it's a
fuck?"
rare edition. Using an
Of
age,
reading
put
the
it to
good
bed.
news on a newspaper page.
Good
Of
paper
love and
days.
the addition
Long of
of
an
a grand
edition on the
design.
grand
Some people say
design.
it's
There you
even
go.
harder to
There you go.
find. Well, there must be some magic glue inside these gentle walls.
There you go. I couldn't get you to sing Kanye. I
No,
couldn't get you to sing Mary J.
it was
You sang
it was
Family
Family
Matters.
Matters that really
Hilarious.
got me going.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
How Urkel would turn into Stefan. I mean, can we ever get that
Yeah.
back? No.
Yeah. Amazing. What's a normal Lauren Benvenga day like? You get up. What does that entail? How does
Jesus.
that go?
I don't even think I could say that on camera. I just get up. I bitch about being up. My husband listens to God bless my husband, honestly. He listens to me bitch. Then I just get dressed angrily. And then by the time I'm outside, I'm all right. A little Kanye music, right? A little Kanye to start the morning. And then I get to work. I eat about if they lay out muffins, Kenford, I'm not gonna lie, 2 to 3 muffins, right? Because I'm like, well, I pretend I'm taking a muffin to my desk for somebody else, and then I put it in my
Right.
drawer. Then I wait till they order breakfast, then I try to get through that till lunch, then I order lunch, I eat my way through the day, and then when I get out of work, I'm trying to actually have an hour to myself to hear my own thoughts before I talk to anybody else after work. It's
Right.
something I'm trying,
Okay.
like a meditation almost. But usually it doesn't
Okay.
work out that way. Usually I stop by my bar, have a couple of drinks, and then go home and cook.
There you go. Wow. Amazing. Amazing. Amazing day. You ever get tired at all? Hectic? You're like,
I'm
ugh.
tired all the time.
Like,
Everything's hectic
yeah.
because I feel like bartending, you take care of so many people, and I'm still trying to transition into not having to take care of people all the time, and I feel like it's still on me though, or people will call me and be like, "Oh, you haven't come out." And I'm trying to like find a happy medium and transition to like a 9 to 5 life, but I miss my
There
old
you
life.
go.
I miss the bartending life a lot. I miss seeing people every day, talking to people every day, communicating and stuff. So yeah, it's just different, but
Yeah. What's your favorite muffin, by the way? I love me some corn muffin.
I'm
Corn
about to
muffin,
make
I'm
corn
sold.
muffins right now. Honestly, yes.
Wow, corn
I
muffins.
love corn
Okay.
muffins, but these Costco blueberry muffins, I don't know who Stanley from work, Stanley, they say he brings this I swear to God, Kenford, it has like little
Yeah.
don't get me started, Kenford. Please, I could go all night. People listening are gonna be like, seriously, she's gonna talk about this muffin?
The muffin
It has
story,
like
yeah. There you go.
crystallized sugar on top. I'm like, what? And he's like, Costco. I'm like, really? Now I'm gonna go to Costco, buy
Wow.
98 muffins, and come home, eat myself to death. Shoot up Ozempic, and then forget muffins exist. That's where. That's what.
You're a Jet fan. Why? And not a Giant fan. How did that come about?
You know what? I
Yeah.
became a Jet fan because my best friend at the time had season tickets, so it just fell into my lap. And then
Yeah.
this guy I liked was a Jet fan, so I pretended to be a Jet fan, and that's exactly how I became one.
Richie's a
Richie's a
Dolphin fan.
Dolphins
You're a
fan. He
Jet
doesn't
fan.
like where
You guys play each other twice a year. So who fights for the TV, the remote? Who watches
I
what?
let him watch.
Where do you guys watch the
We
game?
have a TV in every room, so we don't fight for anything that
Okay.
way.
Okay.
But Richie will I'm sorry, Rich, he will write to Tua on Twitter, and he'll be like, "Take it easy, take a rest," and I love it. When he starts writing to famous people, it's the best. I could
Yeah.
make a series on that alone.
Yeah.
He told The
That's
Rock to get off his
fantastic.
steroids the other day. I'm like, "Rich, leave him."
Super Bowl pick. Who you got? I mean, Patriots are in
I
it.
hope the
You got the
Seahawks I hope the
Seahawks.
Seahawks take it. It'd be nice to see a
Okay.
different team, and I like their jersey colors,
Yeah.
Kenford, so
Yeah. There you go. There you go. Are you going to be watching the Super Bowl? Big fan? You going to be
Absolutely.
watching the
Oh,
game?
Kenford, I got a
Okay.
lot of money on the Super Bowl. Kenford, a lot of money.
Wow.
So
How about the halftime show? Interested? Not
not
interested?
interested,
Meh.
Kenford. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I'm a
Okay.
Latina woman. Okay, kind of, not really. But I don't know any words to the song, so I don't know. Everybody's gonna hate me for this.
Hey, the beat's good. Just bop to the beat, you know?
I'm not a Bad Bunny. I was never a
Give it
Bad Bunny fan before this, and my friend Jeva will attest to this. I wasn't a Bad Bunny fan before. I feel like the worst
okay.
Spanish person. I can't dance. I can't cook Spanish. And I don't speak Spanish. I'm the worst. My dad said it before he died too. You are the worst Spanish person. I'm like, I am. Sorry.
I guarantee you drink some tequila, some JMO. Well, don't mix them together. You know what mixing does to
I
drinks.
don't doubt that I'll
But
be grinding on one of my friends during the halftime show. I
okay,
don't doubt that. I'm sure.
okay.
Yes.
Your birthday's coming up. Birthday plans. You share the same birthday as my dad, April 29th.
Oh,
Crazy, wild. You guys are nutty. I love you guys. Any plans for the birthday?
I didn't even think about my birthday coming up, Kenford. If my friends are watching
Okay.
this, my birthday's coming up. So just start planning that. You know where I usually end up, Kenford? The strip club.
Yeah, where's that? Really?
I do.
Rishi's okay with
Yeah,
that? You guys go together? How does that
that's
work?
the best part of my marriage. I will say that's another thing. You gotta
Okay.
trust. You gotta trust. I don't trust anybody, so I can't speak on
Yeah.
myself. But Richie trusts me,
Yeah.
and I like that.
DTA. Yeah.
Yeah,
DTA. Yeah.
I love the strip club. I go with my friends. No, Richie doesn't come to the strip club. He doesn't like that. I would love if he did. That'd be fun. But I love a good strip club. I was there a month ago with some of my friends, and we had the best time.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you ever strip, what would your stripper name be? What would your name be? Your stage name? What would you be? Your outer self,
But probably Mia.
alter
Probably
ego.
Mia.
Mia.
Yeah, that would be my name.
Wow. Wow. Mia. Favorite actor of all time, comedian of all time. Who do you got?
Oh, actor of all time, that's a tough one. My favorite comedian would probably be Chris Farley. He was the best. He
Okay.
was the best to do it
He was
ever.
fantastic. Yeah. Fantastic.
I like Theo Vaughn right now. I gotta say, even though he made a fool of himself, like but you know what? He just had high anxiety and was going through a bad time. It's okay. Favorite actor ever? I like Bradley Cooper. I think he's
Okay.
very well rounded and talented in movies. And you know what? Leonardo DiCaprio. I don't care if he drops every model he has at the age of 25. Let him do what he wants to do.
Yeah.
He's the best. He's
Yeah.
Leo
Let him live his
DiCaprio.
life.
He can do
Yeah.
whatever he wants.
Yeah.
After Titanic, he was set.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Looking back now, how cool was The Sopranos? We're talking off air, right? How cool was that cast? Will we ever see another show like The
No,
Sopranos
I don't
ever
think so.
in our lifetime?
No, and poor James Gandolfini dropping so early. But I
Yeah.
don't think we'll ever see a show like that. I really don't think we're going to see a lot of things that we used to see, Kenford. Music, shows, because like we said earlier, people are so bothered by things and stuff like that. I don't think we will see things that we used to see the way they were made with such vision and love and passion. I don't think that we will see things like that again. I don't, which sucks,
Yeah.
but hopefully somebody proves
Yeah.
us wrong. But I don't think we'll ever see shows like
Yeah.
that.
Rest in peace to MTV. How cool was MTV back in the day,
Oh,
right? Did you miss
I
it?
want to be on spring break so
TRL,
bad.
Carson
I want to
Daly.
be on spring break
Yeah.
all the time, and then I was on spring break, and
Yeah.
then I was like, "Oh boy, this is a little yeah." That was the most wild time I've ever seen. I did not. That just doesn't. I can't even.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't believe
Nice.
that used to be
What
on
kind of
TV. Yeah,
crazy. What kind of shows you watched back in the day on MTV? Did you watch MTV a lot back in the day?
Daria was one of my
Yeah.
favorites. You know, she was like depressed and,
Yeah.
and she loved music, so I like that. Beavis and Butthead, I
Right.
used to watch a lot,
You were
which
fantastic.
which
Yeah.
is a lot why I am the way I am today.
Carson Daly, TRL.
TRL,
I mean,
yeah. I remember when Mariah Carey came on with no pants. That was the first time she had a meltdown.
yeah.
I was like, Mom, Mariah Carey's on the TV with no pants. My mom's like, oh, she's not doing
Yeah.
well. She's not doing well. And I was like, yeah, she's not. I don't think
Yeah.
so.
Looking back now, you're in your 30s. What a life. Great life. Journeys, ups and downs. You're still here. What would you tell your younger self?
I tell my younger self, save your money, stop eating, and believe in yourself more. Be more comfortable with yourself because you're a good person and you have good things to offer. And stop questioning yourself and listening to everybody else. That's what I would tell my younger self.
Any regrets? Woulda, coulda, shoulda, woulda? Or you live with those or you just put them to the side?
I put them to the side for now. What are you going to do? But regrets, I would have went further with my comedy and my singing, and I would have went further with things that I loved more than stifling them a little bit and putting them to the side. I would have acted more on them. That's what I would have done.
Yeah. Comedy. You really told jokes back in the day?
Yeah,
Really? What, that
I
was
used
the
to do
thing?
stand-up comedy, sometimes at, like, a local bar, every Friday last
Really?
Friday of the month, yeah, and I would think all day of how to get out of it because my anxiety would be so
Yeah.
bad, and then I would just write one word like one word at a time on my hand, and I would just go out. I did it actually. How I started was for Cheesecake Factory. We were raising. Remember when we used to raise money for the peanut butter?
Right.
So we
Yes.
were
Yes.
doing a
Yes.
peanut butter
Yes.
drive, and we
Yeah.
did a stand up comedy show, and everybody liked it so much that I kept doing it. That's how I started.
That's
Yeah.
amazing. You have any jokes at the top of your head?
Oh my
Anything
god.
funny that comes to
I
mind?
don't, Kenford. You didn't tell me. I would have been ready.
Yeah.
No,
All right.
I don't. I do like if you catch me drunk at a bar at 1 a.m., I do a whole stand up routine for absolutely no reason. But I can't do one on cue. That's for sure.
20 years from now, what would Lauren be doing for 20 years from now?
20 years from now,
Yeah.
probably
Where do
cooking
you see
cooking
yourself?
for my second husband in Florida. Probably just relaxing. Probably got a Winnebago or a
Yeah.
boat. Probably just
Yeah.
chilling.
Somewhere. Yeah.
Lots of
Yeah.
dogs. I would have like three
Okay.
dogs and a boat, Kenford. That's what I want. Yes.
Yeah.
Hopefully, Richie's
Okay.
still here and we're having a great time in Florida together. Love you, Rich.
For
Just
sure.
joking. Just
For
joking.
sure. A lot of things going on in the world and everything walks of life. Any message to humanity today? Anything you want to say to human beings nationwide, worldwide? Anybody watching? Any words of encouragement? Anything do you want to say
Nobody should listen to me
today?
about anything. I mean, I'm a raging bitch, but honestly, just be kind to each other. Be kind. Be more kind. I think this world is
Yeah.
so harsh, and everybody's going through it, so everybody's kind of taking out their anger on everybody else, and you just got to be a little more kind and kind of think about what other people are going through. I mean, I'm like the most self-centered person in the world, so I really shouldn't be speaking, but I'm trying to think more of others. So sorry.
There you go.
So
You know,
self-deprecating.
I forgot to ask you your hobby. You have a hobby at all by any chance? Anything? What do you
Honestly,
do?
I don't, and I need to get I just said that to my husband. I need a hobby. I
Okay.
need a hobby. I gotta start getting good hobbies besides, like, doing pools and and, like, eating. I love to coo but I love to cook. When I cook, Kenford, that is my zone. That
Yeah.
is my I light a joint, I cook, and
Yeah.
I kick everybody out of the
Yeah.
kitchen, and I zone out. That's what I like to do, but I gotta find other hobbies. I gotta get into some stuff.
Richie, is he a smoker as well, or he's not a
He's a
fan of that?
smoker and a toker, Kenford, absolutely, yes.
What is 420 like for you guys? Right around your birthday. What is that
We
like?
don't, we celebrate every day as 420. We don't really go special on
Okay.
420. We used to go, I
Fair
used to go
enough.
big with my friend Sonia. She passed away, RIP, but we used to go smoke in this field with everybody. Like everybody used to go smoke in this big field. I forgot where it was. And we would go every 420 and cut school and go there. It used to be so awesome. Oh,
Man,
God, that was so much fun.
what a life. What a life. What a life. What a life. Hey, any shout outs today? Anybody listening? Any shout outs? Plug your social media plugs so they can follow you. IG, Facebook. Stage is
I
yours.
just saw my friends that listened tonight. Thank you so much and told me I did a good job. Thanks. And Richie for
Amazing.
supporting me all the time and telling me I could do this tonight because I almost canceled Kenford. I was nervous.
Wow. No, don't do
I know. I
that.
was like,
I told you you've been
I
fantastic.
know, I was just nervous, but yeah, he talked me into it and stuff like that. So I was okay.
It's crazy because we haven't spoken in about 15 years until today. Like
I know, but it's
crazy,
like we never left
crazy,
off,
crazy.
Kenford. I want to
Yeah,
do
we
an
picked up
ice
right where we
luge
left
in your
off.
backyard right now. Right now. You got to get everybody together. I'll get the peach schnapps. I will pick up the peach schnapps.
That might be an interesting concept. Maybe we can do that again. Maybe not as much people back in the day. Like, we packed that backyard. Maybe
I
100 people
know.
in my
And I
backyard back in
remember
the day.
thinking, who the fuck put peach schnapps in the fucking ice luge? Of all the things to put it, we could have put Patron, we could have put Jameson, but I remember tasting it and be like, is this fucking peach schnapps? Why? But
Yeah,
the ice luge was
yeah,
awesome. I don't know where you got that from, Kenford, but it was
yeah,
very
yeah,
good. We got to have a party like that again, for sure.
for sure. Before I get off of this thing and the show, 20 West Stories, crazy. Kimberly Plasky, shout out to her, right? What a time. 20 West, what do you remember? How crazy was that? That scene, that environment, people that lived there, Corey,
I
Justine.
remember I
What a
remember
time.
no kitchen table in the kitchen. That's one thing that I remember, but the second thing I remember is walking in and seeing my boyfriend cheating on me at 20 West.
My
Yeah.
goodness.
So, and then I think I went absolutely bananas. But yeah,
Yeah.
no, that it was a fun time before that. There's a video of me doing chin-ups
Can
in the
I
kitchen. I'm like, really?
I couldn't remember when Kim tagged the story. I'm like, what is 20 West? And then we talked off air. It made sense. I'm like, I remember that place, where that
Yeah.
was, like just
That was
bananas.
so much fun.
Wild. What
That
a
was
time.
and they would
Yeah.
just rotate their roommates. I was like, one day I'll live here, but nobody ever asked me to. Nobody ever asked me to. I'm like, oh, okay, no problem. Sorry, I don't
It's
fit in. But it
crazy.
was too crazy for me anyway. My
Crazy.
anxiety would not. It was a party house all the time. They went
Yeah,
nuts.
all the time,
Yeah.
nonstop,
Yeah.
24/7, 360. Hey, this was a lot of fun. It's been a while. I haven't seen you in so long. We had so much fun. We got to do these again. I don't know when it's going to happen. I wish you much love, success, whatever you do. You, Richie, fantastic. Even though you guys are a Jet fan, Dolphin fan, an Eagle fan. But at the end of the day, we all love each other. And your dog, right? I mean, Jameson. Can't forget about
No, my
him.
baby.
75 pounds, dripping wet. This has been fantastic. I'm glad you came on. You gave me the
Thanks,
time of day.
Kenford. Thanks for having me.
Appreciate you. Let's hang out sometime, summertime, whatever, for a drink or a
I
dinner or
want to
whatever.
go
You
through
and
your
Richie
car
love to meet
wash. I
him.
want to sit in the car. Will you let me sit in the car through the car wash? Is that like illegal?
I'll let you do whatever you want. Whatever you want. Yeah,
So
whatever
it's
you want.
legal. I can
All
do it.
yours.
Okay,
Yeah, for
awesome. All right,
sure.
Kenford. I'll
100%.
see you
Yeah.
soon. I want to go through that car wash.
For Mic'd Up Moments, I'm Kenford. She's Lauren. We are out. So long. Thanks for listening.
Thanks, Kenford.
We're out of
Bye.
here. Anytime. Bye bye. That was you're fantastic.